It was a welcome befitting a head of state, a guard of honor and a 21-gun salute. Talks between President Kenyatta and Geingob touched on bilateral relations between the two nations. Trade took center stage, as did Kenya's bid for a non-permanent seat at the United Nations Security Council.
We have also, with my brother, reaffirmed our commitment to continued cooperation in global issues within multilateral areas, including pushing for Africa's position in UN reforms.
I am therefore aware that despite the excellent bilateral cooperation between Namibia and Kenya in various fields, trade activities have been very minimal. Politically, we are doing very well. But trading is Africa's case. We don't trade within Africa.
Stringent visa rules between Kenya and Namibia were identified as one of the barriers to trade. While Namibian business people do not need to renew their visas every 3 months, while in Kenya, it has been the opposite for their Kenyan counterparts. That has now been waived.
We have people who want to come trade between Africa. There's no complaint when the Europeans are coming, but when it's Africans is when we see the threat. So we decide we are going to give them 5 years so that they can do their business without any hindrance.
Kenya is pushing for reforms at the United Nations that will allow Africa 2 permanent seats at the United Nations Security Council, complete with all the attendant rights and prerogatives.
We have seen Namibia in the UN Security Council. We have seen Namibia in the contribution to peace and security. We've seen Namibia leading on the women, peace and security agenda. And so we are together in this because we are going to serve not just Kenya, but the African continent and humanity.
The Security Council is made up of 15 members, 5 of them China, Russia, the United States, and United Kingdom and France are permanent members, while 10 are non-permanent and they're elected every 2 years. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.